Quadrat sampling is a technique used to find information on multiple species of wildlife. Our quadrant is located at Mission San Jose High School, between the Gym Quad and the recent P-Wing construction site. We have divided our 8-meter by 14-meter rectangular plot into 28 2-meter by 2-meter squares. In our quadrat analysis, we will be mainly tracking 5 species prominently seen in this area: the lawn daisy, the California incense cedar, the power dancer damselfly, the western honeybee, and the lesser goldfinch. We want to investigate if temperature causes a significant change in these 5 organisms' activities. Over the span of 1 month, we use data from our daily journal recordings to piece together information on our designated species. Let's begin with the plants. Lawn daisies are weeds widely recognizable with their white petals and yellow centers. We track the lifespan of our patch of daisies and slowly watch them age and die. Since this was the only organism found in large quantities, we made a 23 centimeter by 23 centimeter wooden frame to determine its density in relation to the entire quadrat area. We'll throw this 10 times randomly into the quadrat and then count the number of daisies in the square. At the beginning of our research, the daisies were flourishing, but gradually over the span of a week, its population dwindled drastically. On April 30th, at approximately 12:48 p.m., we observed that the daisies were no longer living. The incense cedar is a species of conifer native to western North America, predominantly in the United States. It can grow as tall as 150 feet and is usually used for its soft wood in making pencils. Its cinnamon red bark is aromatic on days when it's warm. There was only 1 incense cedar in our quadrat, and since its average density in relation to our total area was constant throughout the study, we tracked its inner leaves changing color over time and observed organisms that interacted with the tree. The power dancer is a damselfly usually found in parts of central and western United States. In general, damselflies are characterized by their dark tabs on their wings, called stigmas, and their 9 to 10 abdominal appendages. The dancer damselfly comes in 3 colors based on gender, the males being blue, and the females being either gray or brown. We observe the number of damselflies present in our quadrat daily. As you can see from the table, the frequency of damselflies, disregarding their gender, in different temperatures does not follow a pattern. Interestingly, no damselflies appeared when the temperature was in between 21 degrees Celsius and 24 degrees Celsius. From the beginning of April, we followed a few bees around the quadrant and ended up tracking them to their beehive in the cracks of a school building. The western honeybee is a species commonly shipped around the world for their honey production. How they decided the boys' locker room was a suitable place for their hive, we will never know. Here's a familiar worker bee making its way back to the hive, possibly just coming back from finding pollen. Since there aren't that many flowers in our quadrant, We never saw too much bee activity in our proximities. Instead, we estimated the number of bees visible around the hive.